Hey guys, so I'm making this video to show you how I'm about to repair the Mavic Pro front arm leg stand, whatever you want to call it. So what happened was I was trying to capture a video. It doesn't really matter what happened. Let's just get into the tutorial.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So what happened was this thing broke off and it was loose, and what happened was just kind of it slipped over this antenna, kind of like a glove. So this right here that you're looking at is a antenna. It needed to communicate with the remote control. So this is very important, it's very fragile, and it's just hanging on here by a solder joint that you can see right there. And so you want to be very careful with this. You don't want to pull on it too much, or you could break that solder joint and sever that connection. So what I did is I was really careful in unscrewing everything, and what you'll need for that is a hex. Looks like it's a 1.5. So I screwed all three, and looks like, and then when I pulled up, there was a little bit of silicone that attached the cable to the plastic piece right here. So what you're going to want to do is take your screwdriver and just kind of move or budge the silicone to kind of get it out of the way, and you should be able to move it over and sneak that cable out from underneath it. So I have the replacement leg, it just arrived today, and what I'm going to do is just simply remove stand from the leg and just replace it onto my new one. Well, I had to take my Allen wrench apart to get it, but so the problem was with my Allen wrench, I could not get it to go into this tight little spot underneath the leg. Got it. So I took out all three screws. What I'm going to do is just kind of wiggle it back and forth very gently, because I know that there's going to be some silicone on the other side of it that is attached to that cable. And if I rip that cable, I mean, it's not a big deal, right? Because all I need really from this piece is this plastic part. But this is a good arm right here. So, you know, if I ever crash my drone and I ever need a replacement arm, I would like to be able to use this thing. So what I'm going to do is try to preserve it. So nice and gentle. Work it around until I can get a good clear line of vision on that little piece of silicone inside. And I know it takes a lot of patience to go slow, but in my experience, it's much better to take it slowly than to rush and rip something. A little bit of silicone right there. So what we're gonna do is take that Allen wrench, actually, the one that we were just using, and we are going to try to get a visual on it. And when you're doing this, the goal is to kind of lift up the silicone. So you want to kind of run your Allen wrench against it to kind of get it unstuck from the plastic. So what I do is I just kind of approach it and kind of just jab at it at the feet of the slope of the silicone. Try to work it up. The thing I don't like about this is that when you're doing it, it's kind of hard to tell what part is cable and what part is silicone. So I'm gonna try a blade. Got it. Well, that was the hard part. So, I mean, I messed around with it for a while, but eventually I kind of just grabbed it and kind of started pulling the right way, and it just kind of peeled out. Not advisable, but if you kind of weakened it and you think that there's probably not much left, like I did, then you probably get away doing that. I don't think I damaged it. It was pretty gentle and controlled. So, and the problem I was kind of worried about was that if I kept on going at it, I would damage that cable. And so how I'm going to do this is kind of like how you tighten a drum. Just putting all screws in, giving them a good little hand tighten, but waiting to do the serious tightening until after all screws are placed inside. That way you distribute it evenly, and you don't have to worry about things being crooked and uneven. Well, I'm all done. The Mavic is back in action. And looks like brand new. It's nice and sealed as well, which is probably thanks to tightening it like a drum. If you enjoyed the video, please hit subscribe, like the video, and check out my website, trekwithtech.com, where I provide articles about how to travel affordably. Thanks for watching.